All right, let's do this. Today we're running a pure vibe coding showdown. Same prompt, same rules, no excuses. We take every modern AI coding tool everyone keeps hyping and force them into the same arena shooter challenge. Cursor, Lovable, Verdant, Claude, UWear, Grok, Antigravity, and GPT 5.2 all get the exact same task. Just paste the prompt and hit go. This is AI Arena. The goal is simple. Who can actually build something playable, not just spit nice-looking code? We're judging real things. Does it run? Does it feel good? Does it look polished? Does it handle gameplay logic, bots, UI, performance, all of it? Not a tech demo, not half-finished scripts, but a real arcade-style prototype you can play in the browser. Here's the challenge every tool gets, word for word. Make a polished, Unity-style, top-down arena shooter in Three.js. Low-poly, chunky props, clean, sunny desert lighting, soft shadows, readable UI. Isometric angled camera with smooth follow and slight shake on shots. 4 players in one arena, 1 human plus 3 bots. WASD or arrow keys to move, mouse to aim, hold click to shoot. Fast arcade movement. Bullets collide with props and players. Damage, health, lives, death, respawn with countdown. Timer and HUD for all players. Simple bots that move, take cover, shoot, reload. Single-page playable game that feels like a finished arcade prototype. That's it. No hidden requirements, no extra hints. If a tool really understands vibe coding, game feel, and structure, this should be doable. If it doesn't, it's going to fall apart fast. We'll run every result side by side. Same browser, same machine. We'll look at visuals, controls, AI behavior, performance, and whether it actually feels fun. At the end, one tool wins the AI arena battle, and the rest go back to the training data. Let's dive in. We begin with Lovable. It's a popular and very easy-to-use vibe coding platform. It clearly uses a mix of models and does it efficiently, but it doesn't tell you which models are actually running, so it's a bit of a black box. The one-shot generation was solid right away. The only real issue was player movement being way too slow, so I asked it to speed things up. After that, everything felt good. Overall, this is a clear win for Lovable. Next up is UWear. Again, a decent one-shot generation, but problems show up fast. Enemies get stuck into each other, damage sometimes doesn't register, the camera is too zoomed in, and the visuals feel pretty boring. It works, but it feels rough and unfinished compared to the others. Okay result, but definitely not great. Next is Z.ai with the new GLM 4.7 model. Another strong one-shot generation. Most things work out of the box, gameplay is functional, and nothing major is broken. I'm not a big fan of how the player and enemies look, and there's a bit of camera jitter that's noticeable. Still, overall, this is a solid effort. Then we tried Google AI Studio with the Gemini 3 Flash model. Honestly, this one surprised me the most. It's probably the best overall result, and it's free, so I really can't complain. Because it's free, I had more chances to do follow-ups and improve it, unlike some other tools where credits run out very fast. Everything works, gameplay feels good, and we even ended up with a tank in the arena. That's a win in my book. Next is Verdant, a newer vibe coding platform. It's more like Cursor, a professional setup where you can actually choose models, and it's not a black box. The result is great overall. The structure and logic are solid, but the game is brutally hard. I was dying very fast here. Maybe I'm just bad at arena shooters, but it definitely felt less forgiving than the others. Still, very strong technically. Next up, the supposed leader of the vibe coding industry, Cursor 2. It uses a mix of top-tier models like Composer, Claude Opus, Grok, and others. As expected, the result is pretty good, but not amazing. Most systems work fine, we even get a tank, but movement is way too fast and damage often doesn't register properly. The arena itself is interesting though, with objects, cover, even fences, so the structure is there. It definitely could be better, but overall, I'll take it. Then we move to ChatGPT 5.2 Codex. Overall, this is a solid attempt, but there are clear issues. FPS is pretty low, the game renders slowly, and damage is way too high. Enemies basically one-shot me, which makes it not very fun to play. The result is okay, but I have to say this was the slowest model of all. It takes ages to generate anything. In terms of output quality, it's roughly on par with Gemini 3 and Claude Opus 4.5, but the speed really hurts it. Finally, Google's flagship vibe coding platform, Antigravity. I had high hopes for this one. It actually starts strong, with a very well-structured plan, a clear task list, and a full roadmap of how it's going to build the game. That part was impressive, but after taking forever to generate, the final result is honestly disappointing. FPS is slow, rendering is weak, graphics quality is poor compared to others, damage often doesn't register, and both the models and the arena look pretty bad. Compared to the rest, this is easily the weakest result in our test. Bottom line, you've seen the wins and the fails. Let me know in the comments who you think won, who lost, and what challenge you want me to throw at these AIs next. And don't forget to subscribe to AI Arena for more AI battles and drops.